Good morning, Sickles. I am Oriana Ramos.
And I'm Katie Owens, and we're the freshmen taking over Sickles TV.
And the legend starts right now. Hey, what's your favorite Disney movie?
Beauty and the Beast.
Well, you're in luck. Sickles Theater has been working hard to put up their production of Beauty and the Beast. Sanjana Menon can tell us more.
I have a blue coat, which is nice, like a sailor's coat, and of course, got the mask.
The Sickles Theater program has been working hard towards their production of Beauty and the Beast. Community outreach and support has been crucial in helping to make the show possible during COVID.
Trying to get the materials to be able to do the show has been a challenge. Trying to find, outside sources to help out with things like, costuming and all that stuff. I have a good team around me, so I couldn't do without them.
Like the district didn't want us doing it like on stage in the auditorium. They wanted us to do it outside. So it was a matter of raising the funds to do it outside and like finding someone who can help us with that. And then they ended up changing their minds, so we can do it in the auditorium now.
It's really odd to be in masks while acting, because facial expressions is so important. If you can't smile, and if you can't frown, and if you can't be surprised, you have to rely on your body, and you have to rely on your eyes and your neck and other parts of your body for that. That's the hardest part of this whole thing, this whole acting thing during COVID.
Being in the moment is really important because a lot of things pass us by. And that's why I tell them, always be in the moment. When you're on that stage, always be in the moment. And that's what I love about theater is you're always in the moment. You're not thinking about what you're doing tomorrow. You're not thinking about, you're thinking about what's going on right now. And that's what I love about acting, and that's what I love about theater.
Sickles Theater has put their all into bringing the magic of Beauty and the Beast to life. For The Legend, I'm Sanjana Menon.
While our very own sensations do work with the band, that is not all that they do.
With the end of the marching season, the work only begins.
Megan Sullivan has the story.
Once marching season has been completed, a select few Sickles sensations do not stop there, and instead continue their hard work on the Winter Guard team.
Winter Guard is definitely more competitive, and it's set apart from marching season. The big elephant is that we don't have our band. It's like our own music, and it's an indoor guard, so we're inside a gym, which is obviously much different than marching season when we're outside marching on a football field or on the driver's ed range with the music of the band.
We always strive for success. We try to include everybody, make sure that we all know what we're doing. No one's feeling left out. There is no such thing as a weakest link. There is no such thing as someone's worse or someone's not as good at something, We all come together and we all make sure that that person is doing their job and that they're gonna be okay at the end of the day.
Winter Guard, you have to practice all the time, making sure you're communicating with your partners and making sure that you're all on the same counts because we're all connected as one.
You really have to have that trust in yourself and trust in your teammates to know, are they gonna do their job? Are they gonna be okay? Have they practiced enough? And are they gonna be able to execute everything that they've been taught correctly? It's more of trusting your teammates more than trusting yourself.
We're blessed that we're even able to do this because so many other states or counties don't even have a Winter Guard season. So being able to do it this year is amazing.
The Winter Guard is taking full advantage of being able to perform this season and is working to the best of their ability to succeed. Reporting for The Legend, I'm Megan Sullivan.
Congrats to the Winter Guard on their third place win last weekend.
In fact, Jessalyn Pritchard was there to welcome them back. She even got a lesson.
Hey guys, I'm here with Sophia Fernandez. We just got back from a Winter Guard competition, and Sophia's going to teach me how to throw a flag. Now this looks really easy, but it's actually super difficult. Could you tell me a little bit about what you do?
So basically on the Winter Guard team we have these flags. It's a 6-foot flagpole and like a 5-foot silk, and we have to do different tricks with them and toss them. And the goal is obviously to make it look easy, but it is a pretty big flag, so it does take a lot of technique and skill and practice to get it right.
All right, now can you show me a little trick that maybe I can try to do?
Yeah, so a really basic toss is this prayer toss. So we go here, and the point is for you to look like you're praying. and it just does one little rotation. So it's pretty simple.
Okay.
So you want to have this hand under.
Okay.
And that's what we call it. And this hand is going to be over.
Okay.
So then what you're going to want to do is you want to push it. You want to kind of do like a sliding motion to push it. And then your hands meet in the air. And then it's going to do like one circle. And then when you catch it, your hands are going to be like opposite of how they are right now.
Okay.
Yeah!
Okay, really awesome. Now, what was the competition that you guys did today?
Today we went to one of our winter guard competitions at Braden River High School, which is about an hour away. And we got there and we basically just like warmed up like usual, and then we went and we performed, and then we watched a few other guards and we came back.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about this year's show? I know it has a fun theme.
Yeah, so this year's show is very upbeat. It's Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. So that is our song, and it's very glittery and dancey and like jazzy, I would say, very upbeat, and it does require like a lot of stamina, a lot of like performance, looking up and like, you know, acting like happy, like you are rich and you're best friends with a diamond.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm gonna make this flag my best friend.
Yes, you should.
Definitely want to practice more.
Yes.
Now, again, this is Sophia Fernandez, and I'm Jocelyn Pritchard for Sickles TV reporting. Thanks for joining us today.
Music at Sickles would be nothing without the teachers.
There's no better example of this than Miss Bradby.
When discussing the music program at Sickles, one name often comes to mind, Miss Bradby. Known for instructing one of the greatest orchestra programs in the state, this is how she impacts her students every day.
I've been teaching at Sickles since 1999. And I like to see students start at the beginning stage, and then with help and practice, they get to the next level.
It's definitely the person that I go to, just in general in school, whenever I'm tired, whenever I need something. She's part of my school support system.
We know her beyond just that student-teacher relationship. I can really feel a connection to her. She allows us to kind of conduct the classes ourselves, so it's very relaxed.
With being in orchestra, I learned how to not just play, but love music. I can no longer see it as something that's like just a hobby. It's part of my life now, and I can't live without it. And that's been thanks to orchestra.
Every day they get to see me is a wonderful experience, sir. And then we get to play music that they enjoy.
Behind every musician is an instructor, and Miss Bradby is one our school can't live without. This is Justin from The Legend.
Do you know how to play this thing?
No.
Well, you know where you can learn?
No, where?
Turns out Sickles has not only one, but 2 jazz band classes.
And Tara Gray will take a listen.
Jazz music is a timeless style of music that many enjoy, including countless students in the Sickles Band program. Jazz Ensemble and the 7-Hour Swing Machine both bring something fun to the table with their unique takes on jazz music and the lessons that both the audience and musicians can learn.
Band director Keith Griffiths has always had a love of jazz music and is excited that so many students share the same passion.
We have had that many students have an interest sparked in studying jazz to the point where it necessitated 2 jazz bands, and to me, I could not be more thrilled to see that happen.
Each jazz band has a unique goal in the sound that they want to achieve and the growth that they wish to experience.
We do have our 6th period jazz ensemble, which exists as our more traditional big band model. We do also have our 7th hour swing machine that meets 7th period, which is open to all instruments and all levels of experience.
You always expect something very impressive out of 6th period. In 7th period, you get something that's more surprisingly impressive. You know, you're not used to seeing 2 or 3 guitars in one class. You're not used to seeing a euphonium or a French horn.
Whether the bands are perfecting a different instrument or a new style, jazz band gives them something new and exciting in terms of their music.
I'd say I'm more of a classical musician, so for me, like, just to be able to play like in a different style, I think is very important for musicianship in general, and it sounds cool and interesting.
Playing saxophone again it's a wonderful experience, getting to learn swagger that comes with it, the enthusiasm that you can have playing saxophone as compared to a horn.
Overall, jazz has left a lasting impact on the Sickles students as they realize the importance of learning different styles of music, even within the same genre.
I think it's also important to like expose yourself to different styles of music and get like immersed in like the culture of the style.
It represents one of the truly American forms of music making, and every student should have the opportunity to do that.
For The Legend, I'm Tyra Gray reporting.
Unfortunately, we had so much content that we couldn't fit chorus in.
But we didn't want you to miss out on their hard work.
Head over to our Instagram at SicklesTV to watch the special performance. As always, have a great day
and make good choices.